On this episode of Beer Blues and BS, I'm back, and we're recording on Black Friday, and we're going to talk about, hey, Black Friday shopping. Did any of us venture out into the cold and face the lines, the crowds to get the deals, or did we all just simply, do online or not purchase anything at all? And hey, speaking of fun and interesting mysteries, I drink a gift-wrapped beer. What could it be? I don't know. We'll find out. And that's always dangerous, especially when I tell you that this beer came from none other than one J.S. Gunslinger. And, he owes me a couple of things from, this little thing called IPA Appreciation Month. But don't worry, because you're going to enjoy it. And why wouldn't you enjoy it? And hey, you're here. And when you're here, you're in a good place. Welcome to the show.
It's Howard Blues and the Mark Kidder. Pour a cold beverage, pull up a seat, enjoy time with friends.
The Triple B! Well, the Triple B sucks. Okay? Oh, come on.
Whatever, man. This is Beer, Blues, and BS. Online at beerbluesbs.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Beer, Blues, and BS, the podcast that's definitely the best Black Friday deal. Why do I say that? Because we're always free. And even if we did charge, who would pay? I am your host, the living embodiment of Charlie Brown, Howard Blues, here, as always, with my co-host, the man, the myth, the legend, the Mark Kidder. Kidder, how you doing tonight?
Oh, pretty good there. Howie Blues. Just finished some missions in Star Trek Online. Doing the daily stuff. Going here, going there, going everywhere, making things happen. And sober, of all things.
Whoa.
But not for long, because I'm done with that. And on to this, where we can get tanked, because shootouts are stupid.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Much better than last week. You'll probably notice that in the tenor of my voice, that I'm back to pretty much normal, whatever that is for me. But I would have said, Kidder, I would have thought you would have needed to be drunk to complete any missions in Star Trek Online. But that's just my take on it. Anyway,
just from a twisted backwards, like podunk sort of view from the war's perspective,
something like that. And
I don't know who won in the poll. Do we need to bring that up?
I still think that there was cheating in that poll.
I don't know how that could be.
You're
the one who set it up.
I'm pretty sure there were some shenanigans in that poll. So
listen, we're supposed to not talk about anything political, so there is no interference in the voting system. Okay, Howard, stop it.
Well,
stop it.
I mean, listen, we hope that. But we should introduce our guests, Kidder, because they might also have some thoughts on the whole Star Trek, Star Wars debate. So I'm just going to introduce them in the order that they got here. So let's start with the Triple B Brewmaster. The Local Geek is here. Local Geek, how you doing tonight?
Hey guys, I'm not doing too bad. It's my my lucky week to be on call at work, so I unfortunately won't be having any alcohol tonight. But I am here to have some fun anyway.
Well, that's good. Hopefully we can keep the show fun and interesting and exciting. And speaking of always interesting and exciting, let's hop out to the West Coast to the Triple B Wiseman. The Doc is here. Doc, how's it going this evening?
You always set the bar so high for me. I'm doing well. Glad to be here. It's been actually a quieter week than usual, which I have to say I appreciate. But
I just always set the bar high because I know you're going to rise to it. That's all I'm doing, man. I'm just making sure you reach your full potential. And speaking of full potential and potentially loaded, it's none other than the Triple B Armorer. That's right, J.S. Gunslinger is here, and I don't think he's in his garage. So,
Oh, not yet, but that's next.
Unload.
I brought you into the house specifically so I could make a drink that I've been saving for the show for like 3 months. Yeah, we're gonna make a fancy drink here, and then we're gonna go out to the garage, and then we'll continue the shenanigans from out there.
Well, let's not hold this up. Let's hop right into everybody's favorite segment, and that is What's on Tap. And JS, since I introduced you last, I'm going to go to you first. What are you making? What is this special drink, this great concoction you are working on?
So, first off, we'll start by showing off the antique china cabinet my mom gave me. Not really antique, but it's from the 40s. Anyway, I turned her china cabinet into a liquor cabinet, and I'm kind of proud of that. But anyway, so I picked this up. This is almost like a brandy cognac type of brandy cognac scotch. It's kind of a weird flavor, but I picked this up at one of the local stores. They had it on like clearance because apparently no one knew what it was, but it's supposed to be really good. I haven't even opened it because I'm saving it for the show. But it's called Villain. It is crafted in beautiful southwest France, time-tested traditions. Villain is made from a touch of fine VSOP cognac, exquisite spirits distilled from French wheat and natural flavors, smooth, balanced, and complex with luxurious aromas of vanilla, spice, and toasted oak. Villain can be served neat or over ice or as the foundation of the perfect cocktail. So, it is product of France, 750 milliliters, imported by Villain of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and 40% alcohol. Comes in this really cool, like, snake-looking container. Yeah, they put a lot of thought into marketing anyway. I actually got a pretty decent deal on it. They're normally like 50 to $60. So they had it on for this, and then they had a sale on it on top of that. So anyway, we're gonna move this open. No, I don't have my handy dandy phone holding tab with me, so I'm gonna do this one-handed. Unless my valiant assistant would be willing to come hold the camera, but I think she's ignoring me. I'm doing this instead of helping with the cleaning, so.
This will help with the cleaning. It'll make you 30% less efficient. But I would say 70% more apt to not care about where things go and therefore throw them in the garbage.
It's a tight cork. I'll give it that. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. Even got fancy, painted it black. Unless it's a rubber one, maybe it's a rubber cork. Not sure. All right. We're going to be making a Villain Old Fashioned in my communist glass, just because it's cool. We're going to start off with. See, I'm impressed, Curtis. I found it at an Airbnb and thought it was fun. We're going to start off with about a quarter. A simple here. May or may not be a quarter. That's good enough. We'll go with that. We're going to go 3 dashes of Peychaud's bitters instead of Angostoras. If you haven't tried Peychaud's, they're really good. We're going to give it 3 dashes of Angostura orange. And then we're going to go with a full 2 ounces this here, Villain, whatever this is. Bottoms up. Okay. And then I don't have a fancy bar spoon. I'm going to need a butter knife. Now I'll grab some ice in a second, but let's see how that tastes. You can really smell like the vanilla notes that are coming out in it. Okay, that is That is really good. That's there's like a heavy caramel flavor to it with the vanilla on the backside. You really, at the end, you really get hit with vanilla in it. The Peychaud's, the Peychaud's, we got a surprise guest.
Okay. It's actually really good.
See? An old-fashioned that the groomer extraordinaire even likes.
That's really good.
Look at that.
Yum.
I guess it was worth saving for the show. All right, so that is what I am drinking. I'm going to throw some ice in this and head out to the garage.
All right. Well, as you do that, Local Geek, I'm going to throw it to you because I have a feeling you're not drinking anything exciting. But make sure you're included. So, what you having? What's on tap?
Not terribly. I am having a Jarritos strawberry. So continuing on from my last non-alcoholic round I had. Just working through those Jarritos that we got hanging out.
Nice. All right. How is it? How's the strawberry?
It's very good. These are very on point with the fruit flavors usually, so they're not like overly sugared or anything like that. And they're definitely sweet, but they're not like Kool-Aid or something like that.
Nice. This raises an important question. Hey, Kidder, on your rating of acceptable to unacceptable fruit, where does strawberry fall?
Acceptable.
Okay. Just want to know.
Maybe the first one of the acceptable fruits I've had on the show here. I know the first one I had was mango.
just making sure we know.
In limitation and moderation.
Mango's not an acceptable fruit either? Oh, man, I'm screwed.
Mango's one of my favorites. So.
In moderation. Because and the only reason for that is because you get the high chews and there's a million mango and about 5 of the other fruits combined in the each bag. Like, who has this many mango to give away? Stop it.
That Howard does.
I tend to eat my mango. And with that, let's go out to Doc. Doc, what are you having this evening? What's on tap for you?
So I have decided, for whatever reason, to occasionally grab the thing on the shelf that looks like the thing I would least want to drink. And that's what we're getting tonight.
Yes!
This is the Special Reserve Camo Black Extra Ultra Premium
The camo's working real well.
beer.
Ultra premium. It's so premium you can't
imported
even
hops for an extra smooth taste and flavor. Ultra premium, high gravity, naturally brewed with the highest quality extra malted barley. And just the look of it, I was like, I'm not going to enjoy this. And then the number of times it says like special or ultra or extra or premium, because I feel like there's an inverse correlation to quality. Like the more it says that, the less quality it's going to be. And we shall see. It's like a Miller Lite with like a coffee aftertaste.
That's an interesting combination.
Like really, like the front of it is very much like that flavor palette, and then the back of it is like this very dark, kind of almost like coffee molasses thing.
Hmm.
And so it's interesting. Like, I want to keep drinking it, not because I think it tastes good, but because it like intrigues me. So I'd give it like a 2.5. Probably would never buy another one, but I'll finish this one.
All right.
Interesting.
Senor Kidder, what you having?
I don't know. What do we have? We better save that 8%er for, I don't know, what's this? The Tequila Paloma. Instead of an 8%er, let's start with 7%. Why? Because less is more. This is a Cutwater Tequila Paloma, 7% alcohol by volume. It's a Cutwater tequila with naturally flavored grapefruit soda, and made with real spirits that are also award-winning. Chill or drink on ice is a tangy escape, real tequila, featuring the award-winning tequila and refreshing grapefruit soda. Enjoy with your favorite salted rim and a slice of grapefruit, which I have neither of. What's inside? 1 shot of Cutwater tequila and, well, 1+ shot, I guess, and grapefruit soda. That's what it says in the aluminum area at the bottom there of what's inside. You get the idea, apparently. 355 milliliters for this 12-ounce fluid ounce can. Howard has palm trees and a tiki sitting on a... Is he on a chair or is he just against the trees?
Just against the trees.
I was saying, look, it almost looked like the I think his name is Mordor from X-Men, the little purple guy that flies around in the chair.
Yeah, not quite. So I just actually put some dirt in kind of on the base here. I'm waiting for it to dry so I can paint the thing. Also, I was playing
Dirty.
with glue, but yeah.
Dirty. So I took a sniff of this and it sent chills up my spine. And I don't know if that is because of previous interactions with tequila and grapefruit or if it's just that strongly scented.
Foreshadowing.
It might also be like a PTSD reflex. I'm not quite sure, but I sniffed it and then I just kind of shuddered. So cheers to you guys. Well, yeah, why did they ruin it? So right at first, you get a lot of flavor with the tequila and the grapefruit. Nice balance. There is a little bit of the punch to the face with the tequila and the flavor like a Paloma would. And then the whole trail of it is seltzer. So it's kind of like having a Paloma sitting next to a TV that's unable to find a channel. I don't know. I wanted to initially the first taste, I wanted to give it like a 3.5. And then because of the aftertaste, I'm downgrading it to a 2.6. Tastes like something that it shouldn't.
It occurs to me that I never did give this a number, but I'm probably gonna go with like a 4.2 on this one. It's a little sweet, and I think maybe next time I'll do like a bar spoon of simple instead of a full quarter. But yeah.
Kidder, much like you didn't know what you were drinking this evening, I don't know what I'm drinking this evening, and for a different reason. And that's because what I'm drinking came in gift wrap. And for that maniacal laugh, this came from JS. Yes, this is some of the stuff that JS gave me last year for Christmas. I'm finally getting to it. But I don't want to like ruin the surprise. So all I have done to remove is I removed a little bit here around the lip so I don't have to, drink paper. We're going to open this. This is going to be a completely blind reaction. I don't know what this is. I can't give you any notes. Can't read off the can. I don't even know what ATV this is. This is a recipe for disaster.
I hope you got that 4-wheel drive fixed, Howie.
We'll see. The smell's not giving me anything. Well, we'll see. Oh. Okay. That's
You had to guess what it would be.
you know what it tastes like to me, and I know it's not. But I absolutely hate this stuff. Kidder's not wrong. It's like that cold duck juice, like stuff that people serve at the holidays.
The stuff that I will drink a bottle of in one sitting. Yes.
Yeah. It's got a very. It tastes very much like that.
It probably fermented over the past year.
I mean, that is also a possibility. But yeah, it tastes like an alcoholic version of that. Like it's got a very kind of sour beer taste kind of on the afternote side. This is going to be interesting to get through.
What would you say the alcohol content is, Howie?
Well, the fact that it's already hit my gut and I can kind of like feel the warmth spreading pretty quickly. I'm going to guess it's on the higher end, which is not good because I have other things down here to drink. This could be this could be interesting, folks. When I finish this, I will unwrap it and give you the full details. As for a rating, let's give this. Yeah, I think I have to give this like a 1.5. Just because I'm not a fan of cold duck, and that's very much what this reminds me of.
I told you payback was going to be a IPA appreciation month.
This isn't even for this year's IPA appreciation month. This is for last year's IPA appreciation month. I have put it off that long, folks. Yeah, we'll find out what exactly this is in a little bit because I'm also drinking this kind of fast, which is probably not a good thing.
I honestly don't remember what that is.
I mean, the local geek could maybe do some detective work and figure it out, but you know,
I really don't know. I don't remember. I know one of them was real bad, so
yeah. Well, that's okay. Because I kind of know what the other one is that I brought down, just from what other people have had, but I don't know like what flavor it is. So that'll be a surprise. But I'll probably get to that one next week. Because I kind of figured I'd do one of these gift wrapped ones a week until they're gone, and then I'll mix in some other stuff for interest. So for this week, we're starting with this. Okay. And we got through what's on tap. There you go, folks. Some interesting things being drank. And quite the variety. Gentlemen, at the time of recording this, it's Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. So, as I like to ask every year when we seem to record on Black Friday, because that always seems to happen, did anybody go out and do any Black Friday shopping? Anybody go out, get the deals, you know, get up at the crack of dawn, stand out in line, or did everybody just do it online, or not at all?
I'm about to save 25% on a man thong.
You gonna wear that with your kilt, JS?
Damn right I am.
I've not checked.
Probably has Molly on the side so he can put attachments on it.
I just figured that'd be a good one to throw out for the show. I did buy a new wallet today, though. Yeah, I have not bought a man thong, but you know, I did. However,
Not
buy
yet.
a new wallet. Not yet. I did, however, buy a new wallet today. When I've been doing ads for Code 118 for a long time, I tried one of the like knockoff Ridge type wallets here from the gas station, and I don't like it because it's a pain in the ass to get the cards out to get the one that you want, because you gotta sit and pick through them pry the damn thing out and then pry the wallet open to stick the thing back in, or you take all of your cards out and you got them laying all over the counter and you look it. I don't care for it. But it was only
Just
like
wondering if you
$9.
could put that back up there, or read off a couple extra numbers on there. Just wanted to make sure I had that right.
You can try. I mean, I have at it.
We also need the last 4 of your social.
Yes.
Already,
And your
already had
mother's
zip
maiden
code.
How
How about
so I have at it.
I think there's 3 3 digits on the back as well, just in
Yes.
case, if you could put those in the chat. We don't want anybody to steal your information.
Yeah. I'll get right on that. But yeah, they had like 60% off on their stuff. So I bought a new wallet today. So we'll see how that plays out.
Are
Maybe
you
it'll be
waiting
good.
for said wallet to show up?
Yeah, it was online, so it'll take forever.
Yeah.
Maybe a week or two before it gets here. One of the local sporting goods places in town also has a pretty good sale on federal 9mm ammo. So tomorrow I am going to go into town and probably buy a couple thousand rounds of 9mm.
Not a terrible idea.
And a new pair of shoes, because they also have 25% off Keens. So I have grown to be a fan of the Keen shoes here over the last little while. So I'm gonna go buy a new pair of kicks, because mine are getting pretty worn out. Yeah.
And it needs a new pair of shoes.
Mm-hmm. Went and got some stuff today. She actually got some Milwaukee stuff, so not for me.
Okay.
Kidder, I know you're a big Black Friday fan. Did you do any?
So I was up late and or early and happened to say to myself, if it's here, I will. If it's not, I won't. It was here. It was here. And what was it?
Ooh.
Indeed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I gotta go see now. What do you get?
Yeah.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah. I did it. Nico also got in. So he got in on it as well.
Did they have that one locally, or did you order that one?
I just ordered on Lego.com because then you get some exclusive gifts with the purchase, including the Rolaren figure and a Type 8 shuttlecraft. So,
hot damn! Look at that.
Did that. There's closer view of people's and the things. I like that Spot actually comes with the set too.
Well, I know. Just in case you're listening, you can sponsor us. We'd be okay with that.
Yeah, and look at the detail they put on Deanna Troy's boobs. So 23 and a half inches long. Yeah, it is.
That must be a Romulan one.
I think they work in the metric scale. I don't know. Romulus is weird.
Maybe.
But saucer comes off. There's that. And pretty exciting. I like it so far. There's the 365-degree view. And I've already had an ad pop up in my feed for this other company that makes lighting kits, and they have a light kit available to purchase for this already, and this thing hasn't even hit the market. So I thought about doing that, but the lighting kit's $45 by itself. Don't know if you can hear the music with this, and if you can't, that's probably good because it's loud as sin.
was gonna say, Kidder, if you got the lighting kit, then you would actually want to and have to take it out of the box. Otherwise, you have a lighting kit for like no reason.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Kidder's actually going to take a toy out of the box?
I didn't say I would. Just consider it.
I think what he needs to do, because he doesn't want to dust it. That's why he doesn't want to take it out of the box and build it. He doesn't want to dust it. So what he's got to get, the next thing Kidder needs to find is one of those like glass coffee tables that kind of have like an inside box. So it's like a display piece. Because then he could build it, put it in the coffee table, seal it up, and then all he has to do is dust the coffee table.
Most Lego sets, they do, like somebody, not Lego, but somebody makes a plexiglass case you can put them into or put them around.
So, Howie, I may or may not know a contractor that could build some furniture.
Yeah, this is becoming a whole lifestyle for Kidder, buying the kit, buying the light up kit, paying a contractor to build him some custom furniture.
Yeah.
I think if he doesn't do it, he's just not a true fan.
Now you're obligated, Kidder. You have to now.
No.
Where is your sense of adventure?
I have my maxed out credit card.
We talked about this. Thou shalt not use credit cards for frivolous purchases.
Okay.
But then what are they for?
In my opinion, nothing, because they should never be used.
There's no adventure in that.
I mean, had I not gotten one, then I wouldn't be in this predicament.
I have tried I have succeeded so far in my tenure on this planet of never having a credit card.
Or all those cards that you have trouble getting out of your wallet then.
Other people's credit cards?
The ones he picks up in parking lots along with his AARP card.
No, we have done everything on debit cards. So, I mean, because you pretty much have to have a credit card or some type of, a credit card type object nowadays to do anything. But most things you can do with a debit card. And we have pretty much made it through. Well, my wife has had a couple of them, but they're all disbanded and gone. So we don't have one at all anymore. I have never had one. I don't ever plan on getting one. You will not convince me that there's enough benefits for me to get one.
The biggest benefit I see with them is that the fraud protection. Like, you're still protected with your debit card, but it takes a little longer to get reversals and stuff like that.
Yeah. It can take me a little bit longer to do it. My bank is actually pretty awesome about it, and it has the same protection as if you have a Visa debit card, it has the same protection as a Visa credit card.
Yeah.
It's just it has to go through the bank instead of directly through Visa.
Yep.
I've had my card hacked twice. I've never had a problem getting anything back. It's just, it has taken an extra week or two to do it, but I've been fortunate enough to be somewhat decent with money, so I'm not going to say I've never been paycheck to paycheck and having to eat ramen, but for the most part, I was able to survive for that week or two, without having whatever that was hacked and having a card shut down. But
it's also good to have protection.
That's right. That's right. You should never go anywhere without protection. I mean, if you can't just randomly pick one up, then, go to your local store and pick one up.
So I'm curious now, JS, out of all those cards in your wallet, how many of those allow you to have your protection with you in various states?
One of them.
Just one? Just North Dakota?
Yes.
I expected you would at least have Utah or one of the other ones that covers a bunch of states that North Dakota's doesn't.
Nope. I do not. I have North Dakota. I had thought about going down the Utah rabbit hole, and I just never have. For a long time to let me carry wherever I wanted, but I need to renew that one. But I'm waiting on someone to get me a job.
Damn communists.
Anybody else take part of the whole Black Friday shopping?
My other thing I ordered arrived today. I mean, it doesn't count because I didn't buy it today, but it arrived today. And that would be batch number 9 of the captain's table, baby. 100% malt rye whiskey, 8 years, 100% delicious. And again, autographed by Master Distiller Crispin Kane, bottle 194 of only 200 in this batch. There you can read the mash bill if you can get it, figured out. Or if I can. Either way, probably not. It is what it is. F it, we'll do it live. I'll just send a picture to Howard.
I also had something that wasn't a Black Friday deal, but I was very excited about it. The New Holland Brewery, JS is going to like this. They did a collaboration with Dungeons and Dragons, and they released a Dragon's Milk Dungeons and Dragons set.
Oh, nice.
It's a dice tower is what it comes in. And then it's also comes with a set of dice. And then it has the D20 brew, which is a 20% Dragon's Milk barrel aged.
Oh, hell yeah. That looks awesome.
Yeah, I'm very excited to crack it open and try it. And the dice have a liquid center in them, so when they roll through, they look really cool.
Yeah. Is it full of whiskey?
No,
The dice?
no, they're not.
Oh.
They did also release a bourbon as part of the Dungeons and Dragons set, but I opted to go for the Dragon's Milk.
Interesting.
The bourbon was aged in mead casks, which really interested me, but I'm much more of a beer drinker than I am a bourbon drinker, so.
Yeah. Interesting. All right.
Well, Kidder, if it makes you feel any better about your Enterprise purchase, I'm in kind of the same boat, except my thing hasn't come out quite yet. It goes up for pre-order tomorrow. And wrong button, Howard. You've only been using Google for how long, and you can't figure this out? Yeah, I usually do. But this is what's got me. GW Games Workshop is putting out the next edition of Warhammer Quest, which is one of their adventure board game systems. And I had my eye on it because there's some pretty cool miniatures that are in this. That the painter in me is like, I would love to paint these. So you got the heroes and then kind of your villains of it. They're just incredibly cool, detailed models. I don't know, though, if I will pre-order because there's two things that might stop me. One, by the time I get up tomorrow after recording these shows, it might be gone. Cursed City, which was the last one that they did, was gone in minutes. It became a whole fiasco. But the other thing is, I learned tonight what the price tag of this lovely board game is going to be. So, guys, let's play Price or Right rules. The Price is Right rules. Closest but not over. Anyone want to take a guess at what the retail price of this board game is going to be?
That's got to be about $350.
I need about $350.
$412.
Doc, JS, any guesses? Of course, JS is muted, so he can't, lay in a guess if he wanted to.
No, he's speechless with how much it costs.
Yeah.
I'm going to go $249, Bob.
$249.
I was gonna go 85.
Doc, I wish it was 85. The big winner, JS, because it's $255.
Wow.
For a board game.
I mean, that's within $10, so he wins $1 million in a copy of that game too.
I've played my fair share of Prices Right.
Yeah. I mean, who knew you were so up on like the pricing of Games Workshop miniatures that you could I didn't even show them all. But
That's why I went so high, is all the minis that were in there. I figured they were probably the main driver of the price.
I mean, truthfully, yes. That would be the main cost. You might have seen that big guy with the horns on there. He's probably, knowing their price structure, he's probably like an $85 to $95 model. Just that one figure. So
even at that price, it works out. It's actually not a bad deal. It's just the sticker shock of it being that price.
yeah, it's very much that, that's a whole lot. I have some games I have backed on Kickstarter that it's the core game and like 3 expansions and like 200 some miniatures, and it's maybe $300 for the whole like shebang with upgraded components and all that. So $255 for just the core set. Of course, this is Games Workshop models versus your regular board game PVC models, but still, it is sticker shock. So I don't know if I'm gonna pull the trigger on it. We'll see if it's there and how I feel. But yeah, it's amazing, that a figure like I have this guy here, and I got him on sale. This is just a little ogre hunter. I mean, little. He's pretty big, but this is a $65 model.
I thought my hobbies were expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, my hobbies are expensive, but they're much larger. They're much larger. Well, most of them anyway. And,
Yeah.
It's not the size of the tool, JS. It's how you use it.
that is true.
Well, and with Games Workshop, it's a thing of, hey, this is a hero character, so we can charge $20-$30 more. You get into like Warhammer 40K, and you can buy, like a squad of 10 Space Marines for $60, or you could buy like a hero character figure for like $65. They're the same height. The hero is far less plastic. It's maybe got a few more details, but he's the same price as getting 10. It's crazy. I finished this, so let's peel this back and find out what I've been drinking. It's from it's got 2-Track Malting Company. Oh, it's the Chimera.
That's right.
Yeah, the Cranberry Blood Orange Chimera from the now defunct Bismarck Brewing Company.
That could have been worth some money, Howie, and you just drank it. You just,
I
could have made
think
millions off that.
Piece of our past.
And Local Geek could probably look it up. I've had this on the show before.
Yep.
I think I rated it higher.
I think you had it fairly early on the show, if I remember right.
I can't recall. I'm clearly
There's an
out.
anonymous badger in the spreadsheet right now.
There's an anonymous badger in the spreadsheet.
Yep.
Who's laying
Looks like
badgers in the spreadsheet?
Like a
I
honey
don't know.
badger?
Google chooses a random animal when anonymous people are in stuff. Looks like it was episode 160 you had it, and you gave it a 4.5 out of 5.
How the mighty have fallen.
I mean, they did close like a year ago, so that is pretty aged. So maybe it got a little bad on you.
It maybe did. That's a good question. So,
Or it extra fermented in the can.
Yeah. As I'm out, I don't know if anybody else is out. We got about 13 minutes left in the show, so I'll put it up to vote. Round 2? Yes? No? Yes?
For
No?
Howard, absolutely.
You got it, Howie. Let me go over to the beer fridge of mystery here and see what I can pull out of this disaster.
At least the nice thing is JS is on the show, so I won't be doing round 2 alone. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's everybody's second favorite segment on the show, and that is What's on Tap? Round 2. Drink. And JS is going and grabbing something, I am going to. We don't have a lot of time left.
What?
So I'm going to go short.
What?
4.
Engage.
No. I don't even have a shot glass down here right now.
Oh, you just got to take straight pulls. Make it easier for local geek. It is the giving season anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to go with it's one of Kidder's favorite. It's Blake's Hard Cider Co. It is their original classic apple hard cider. This is a 6.5% alcohol by volume. Certified crushable, which is good because I don't have a lot of time left on the show. Everyone loves an OG, inspired by our first hard apple cider, formerly known as Flannel Mouth.
So, are you saying that it's a bit dry?
I've just that's just apparently what they have out here.
With all that apple cider in there, it probably is dry.
The original embodies all of your favorite crisp and clean characteristics packaged up in a fresh look from your buddies at Blake's. And it's about midway between dry and sweet on this scale that supposedly means something. Yeah, so there we go. What was the APV on this Chimera? That was a 7.3. We're in for a good time.
Yep.
Cheers. Ooh. Okay, that's really good. I would say that this is easily a high scoring beverage.
Unless we do it a blind test and then it drops 3 points.
Apparently, blind and leave it in my garage for like almost a year. That's very smooth. It's a very sweet apple taste. It's the kind of thing that, Kidder hates. And it's such, but this is delicious. I'm going to give this
have nice things.
I'm going to give this like a 4.9. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm going to enjoy this while I drink it over the next 13, 14 minutes.
He's as high as the ABV.
Yeah.
I mean, I am, yeah. Anyway, don't know where I was going to go. Anyway, JS, you were grabbing something to jump in with.
So, since our wonderful brewmaster here brought up the wonderful goodness that is Dragon's Milk, I just happen to have one in my fridge. So we're gonna have some 11% Dragon's Milk for this week. Throughout the ages, Dragon's Milk has been that's hard words to read. On a black label. Dragon's Milk has been a term used to describe potent ales that were bestowed in celebration at the end of a journey. Our signatures stout, but that is not what I read. Traditional today, roasted malt delivers notes of coffee, chocolate married with sweet undertones of vanilla and oak from 3 months stay in bourbon barrels to create a truly legendary blend of flavor. Holy crap. Aged, the legendary Dragon's Milk made by, I don't know, somebody.
New Holland.
Yes. New Holland. So mine's not a twist off because I'm not a. Damn it, that's a good beer. Being it is the snowy season and it's cold outside, the Ultra Stouts are in season again, and this is, for the season, a absolute 5 out of 5. I should have a nice 20-ounce porterhouse in front of me with it, but this is one of the best beers I have had in a long time. I love Dragon's Milk. Cheers.
Did Kidder get to your homebrew yet, JS?
Yeah, it's in the fridge.
Cool.
Next week we'll break that out.
I'm just glad he got it to you because he almost drank it on an episode. So you
Both
know,
of them.
yeah, it is now safe in your hands.
I was gonna open it last week, but you weren't here, so I've been saving it for when you were on. So we'll maybe next week. Well, if you're gonna be here, we'll crack that open. If I'm not completely hammered by the time I get to the bottom of this. And actually, I think this came from one of you. It might have came from Howie. I'm not sure, but
I think it did.
Yeah, I think it did. I think he gave us all one. I think I still got mine too.
I think that was my like olive branch peace offering after the first IPA appreciation month. Like, hey, sorry.
yeah, you're damn right. You should be saying sorry.
I see Kidder reaching into the fridge. What's he gonna grab? What's he gonna pull out? What's he gonna have? 7 minutes.
I don't know if I can drink this in 7 minutes. It's 10% alcohol.
You can do it!
Oh, this is the race to the bottom.
There we go. It's the Cutwater Pineapple Margarita. Hopefully lots of pineapple. It's made with the Cutwater Tequila, triple sec, and pineapple juice. Weird, it's pineapple juice, and I don't see anything about apple juice in a pineapple drink.
What? Kidder's going for all the tequila drinks tonight.
Why would there be apple juice in a pineapple drink?
Because that's what the ciders and whatnot have had. They're primarily
Right. But that's not a cider.
Yeah.
That's a margarita.
Well, this is, yeah.
Right.
But again, I buy a pineapple or a berry, and it's like apple. It's made out of apple. Like, why is there apple in a cranberry drink? That doesn't make any sense.
Because we've tried blueberry beer before. You recall?
Yes.
You don't want to mix that berry with a beer. You mix.
I recall both times we tried it. The first time was excellent.
Yes,
the second time, not good.
Yes.
Ooh, the odor off of this.
Odor.
Yeah. The odor.
It's not a smell. It's an odor.
Yes.
That sounds like this is not going well right away from the beginning.
It reeks of pineapple, and it's amazing. All right, let's try this thing.
And to answer your question, Kidder, the reason why there was apple in it is because by definition, a cider has apple in it. So anything that's a cider has at least some apple. It could have other fruits mixed, but.
Whew. Yeah, screw those ciders. God dang it, apple crap. At least this is pineapple juice and a whole lot of tequila off at the top of that.
Heavy pour. Heavy pour.
I mean, almost feel like pouring a little water in to balance this thing. It's pretty potent potables, if you will. 10% going down easy, 12 fluid ounces. This one is way better than the last one because of the seltzer is not coming through on this, but it is almost like a long drink because it has a very long finish to it. So even though the pineapple, I got a strong 3.2 on this. We'll see how it goes in the next 5 minutes. Because there is a hint of coconut in this that I don't like. And I don't know why. It to me, it tastes like there's a hint of coconut. Like, oh, it's tropical. So anything tropical has to have coconut in it because coconuts come from the tropics, right? Like, there's the door. Please see yourself out before I kick you out.
Kidder, I'm thinking that maybe, because we all know that you have now officially dropped out of IPA Appreciation Month.
Yeah, so we're not that drunk.
But maybe next year, hear me out, IPA Appreciation Month 2026. Of course, I'm going to be bringing IPAs to everybody except you. Maybe what I got to bring you is ciders. And you can drink ciders for IPA Appreciation Month.
I think that sounds like a fair trade.
I mean, I didn't die when I drank them, so I'll take that. And they usually have about the same percentage for alcohol content.
Sometimes more. It.
Yeah.
Well, they make imperial ciders.
Yeah. There may have been a variety pack that I considered buying.
Do they also have metric ciders?
No such thing.
Just wondering.
Well, they have imperial ciders. Why don't they have metric ciders?
Yeah.
Because they just don't exist.
Got to go around the other way, or what? I don't know what happened.
Hey, okay.
What?
You said it. I'll find the picture to show you, Kidder. I'm trying to remember what country this is in. There is a country, and this just adds to your reasons to hate roundabouts. But this country has it's somewhere over in Europe. I wish I remembered. I saw it earlier tonight, but then I had a kid dive on top of me, and the joys of raising kids. That not once, but twice they have had 4 city buses get completely jammed up in a roundabout because the buses were so big that it basically looked like, a Tetris piece, like they boxed in the center. And so they could not get these things out.
See, that's what happens. You Austin Power yourself into a roundabout and you've been stuck in the Infinity Stone. It's a circle. There's no beginning and no end. It just keeps going around.
That's not what an Infinity Stone is.
I know. It is now in whatever city this is. The buses will live there forever, going in circles until they can't stop.
No, they are already stopped. They couldn't keep going. They got stuck.
I'll find the picture. I saw it. I'm like, you're kidding me. This happens. So
this is why we can't have nice things, because roundabouts exist.
We have roundabouts everywhere here. It's ridiculous.
But it also rarely snows.
Right, but people, that doesn't mean people here know how to use them. Like, we still have that issue.
Yeah. That is
so I think what we need to do is our 5s and 5s of listeners is to get the petition going to ban roundabouts in America. Ban them. Because a yield, why do we need a roundabout when we could just put up yield signs?
I mean, it worked for how many centuries? Come on.
Yes. Roman Empire lived on yield signs. Why can't we?
I'm just going to say this, because you guys don't have kids. A roundabout, some of the cheapest entertainment you can have for a kid. They love those damn things going around in a circle.
Go on the interstate system. It's a closed loop. It's a closed circuit.
Not the same, man.
Over here, off ramp. Over to the other side, on ramp. Down, over off ramp. Across the other side, back.
Keep going around.
You don't even have to get off the damn road. You're just on the interstate system.
And sometimes you want to go one exit further just to change it up. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah.
This has been a 1-2 punch on these drinks. Kidder, my timer just went off. So on this robust, on this robust roundabout discussion and debate, but that hopefully people will continue in the comments. Kidder, we've been talking for quite a while. It's time we wrap this show up. And to do that, we need some cheap plugs.
I mean, okay. I don't know how. I think I'm halfway through this, and so with me talking, it's going to be, taking even longer. So, hold on.
Hey, there's the whole show in between the shows that sometimes ends up behind the curtain.
I got something for you behind the curtain, or to overlay.
That would at least be helpful, because on episode 240, I didn't have anything for behind the curtain. I used a clip from a past show.
Wow!
You just gave it away.
Spoilers.
Digging deep out of the barrel.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You'll like it. It's a clip where you and JS swear at me, so it's all good.
How's that different from any other day?
That sounds about right.
I mean, yeah, that could be just about any like between show clip we've ever had. Like,
see, so now I've
so no spoilers at all, because
I've reintroduced the mystery. What clip did I use? You're just gonna have to watch the end of episode 240 to find out.
I'm gonna take a guess and say it came from an IPA month.
I mean, that's a good safe bet.
Those are the best ones.
They are. Anyway,
All right, I suppose the final thoughts thing and wrapping it up. Claudio Castagnoli is now the CMLL World Heavyweight Champion. They're just giving out championships these days. It's not like the NDWF Light World Heavyweight that has been going for, I don't know, 15, 18 years at this point. Undefeated, baby. Hashtag. All right. BeerBluesBS.com is our website, BeerBluesBS.com. Please visit us there and buy stuff. You can also just give us your money. That would be even easier at streamlabs.com/beerbluesbs, streamlabs.com/beerbluesbs, streamlabs.com/beerbluesbs. You want me to say it again? What? Okay, yes, streamlabs.com/beerbluesbs. If you're watching this, the video version right here on YouTube, you can see it at the bottom of the screen, and it's also in the show notes for you. If you're just listening to this, thank you for listening to us. It's in the show notes, so click it right down there, down below. Down below, boy. Just click it. Give us your money. Please help us because we need help. All the help. And buy stuff. You can buy stuff in the store. Glasses. Then it helps you drink stuff 80% better. You know? It's a stat. It's real. Look it up. Aside from that, we're also on... Yeah, 60% of the time it works every time. It's in the facts of life. You can get it. T-shirts. We also have signs for your office, stickers to put on your car or your water jug, whatever, anything to help us keep this show going. Please give us your money. We'd really appreciate that. Streamlabs.com/beerbluesbs. We're also, as I mentioned, on YouTube. You watch the video version right here if you're watching this. So thank you for doing that. If you want to listen to us anywhere, anytime, on the go, in an app or different things, you can do that too, like Spotify. We're there. We're on iHeartRadio. We're in TuneIn, Stitcher, IMDb, Player FM, iHeartRadio, podcasts from Google, Apple, Amazon, all the places. So if you have an audio podcast service or audio listening service or music service, search for Beer Blues MBS. And clearly you found us and you made it to this point in the episode to do that. So thank you all around. Please and thanks. Subscribe. Also Facebook, Instagram, we're there. And, the fives and fives of people who interact with us on a weekly basis. Thank you. You are important. And you're all on this show right now. So, with that, it's time for some final thoughts. Let's start out with number one on the show tonight to join us. Not giving up points because the points don't matter. Local Geek, just start us off with some thoughts, please.
Yeah. Guess just with the week being Thanksgiving, don't forget to, be thankful for the things you have, the friends you have. Very grateful for you guys to let us all join you on your show and interact with one another and sometimes commandeer the most of the show.
Thank you for that. Grazie. For a second, I thought Jennifer Lopez was visiting Curtis. I was very confused.
I like tacos and burritos.
Taco flavored kisses for my bean. just waiting.
Ew, Ben Affleck spooge.
Let's get a better final thought from Doc. He has a lot more knowledge to save us. What do you got?
No, so that was because Finn, my dog, was over here, so I was interacting with her. But that sort of reminds me, and kind of going with what Local Geek said, because this came up this past weekend. We were teaching one of our seminary classes, and we were talking about like joy and experiencing joy and finding joy. And the whole time during that class, Finn sat right next to me. She usually comes right at the beginning and then she goes and does her own thing, but she was with me the whole time. And it sort of made me reflect on the idea that it's important to not overlook the sources of joy and companionship that we have in our lives. It's really easy to look beyond our immediate space. And so taking that time to reflect on like what's right there, what do we really have in our lives every day, because that's what sustains us. So
Nice.
and hopefully that met the bar.
You broke the bar.
Not bad.
Way to go above and beyond and bring in knowledge and the sentiment and all the feels. To rip it all apart, JS is probably going to blast something right now. So let's get a final thought from him.
I did not come up with anything good tonight.
Let the dragon's milk speak then.
If you're going to raise the young ones, buy them a sword. Because
Because why?
because there's no ass whooping as good as a sword whooping.
So why do you want to give a sword to the kids?
And if she dates some bag, I want her to beat the shit out of him with a sword.
I was wondering when the S word would show up.
Either going to be her or me, so...
So it's better if she has her own sword so that you don't have to get involved.
Exactly. I bought one of the cold steel polycarbonate katanas last week, and the children have been having a blast with it. So, teach them young how to be a swordsmith. Teach them young how to use it, and you won't have to defend them when they start dating.
On that note,
You said about the dragon's milk talk.
oh, I know.
What's Howard got going on?
I mean, listen, Howard is now reminded of the time that he was stabbed by a sword, but that's a story for next week. And I'm intoxicated enough, help me remember to tell that.
We'll hold you to it.
Oh, good, because it's a
Hold you to the sword.
It's a story.
You live by the sword, you get stabbed by the sword.
No, I'm holding something in my lap. I would talk about it because I got some sad news on Thursday. If you watched us on this channel, or if you've checked out my second channel, Howard's Cave of Wonder, you know one of my favorite companies is Reaper Miniatures. And one of the best things they make is this right here.
A box.
Not just any box. One
you
JS
living in a box?
Gunslinger will know what this is. But this is a pistol case. And the cool thing about it is they realized that they could take these things, put in some nice foam, and they can make them into paint holders. And so I have several of these. They are awesome for holding paint when I travel. And the sad news is, gents, Reaper revealed on Reaper Live that they are no longer carrying these cases. And I'm very sad. So
I bet JS could hook you up with a supplier.
I was going to say you could always just get a pistol case and convert it yourself.
well, I could, but that's a lot of work and such.
Really.
I actually have like 3 of these at my office where I work because I paint on my lunch break. And that's how I've transported all the paint there.
Yeah.
Which is really fun to walk into a building that has security holding a pistol case.
I was just going to ask, how is that walking into a government building with a pistol case?
It's really great, especially when our head of security is a former Marine. He stands almost a foot taller than me. The guy's huge. I mean, and such. And to go, no, seriously, it's just paint.
Really, though, to convert it yourself, you just need to remove the padding from one side.
Yeah, the ones that they have though, and this one doesn't because they switched designs for a little bit. Like they had perfectly cut the foam so that it holds the bottles.
Yeah.
Like it's like chef's kiss perfect. So I thought I would share since I was pulling out some speed paint to slap on. What was I going to paint with this? One of the things I'm working on tonight, because I'm working on like 5 models all at the same time, which is not advisable when you've drank as much as I have. And
you know what, Howie? I've got an idea for the perfect Christmas gift for you. I'm probably not going to make it, but I have the idea in my head.
Wow.
And on that note,
I thought you were talking about the band Living in a Box and their hit song from 1987, that is, Living in a Box. Living in a box. Living in a cardboard box. Living in a box. It's a real thing. Look it up. It grooves as much as Howard's paint shaking. And on that note, let's get out of here because Howard's still whacking away in the camera. So
I do that so there's no question about what I'm doing. There's the paint.
We
right
don't
there.
know what
right
we
there.
don't know where the other hand is. Okay.
Gosh. The model.
For Jimi Hendrix, for JS Gunslinger, for the Local Geek, for Doc and Howie Blues, I'm still Mark Kidder. Thank you for being here for this and every episode of Beer, Blues, and BS. We appreciate you. Take care of yourself. Take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice. Keep your glass at least half full. Remember, there's free beer tomorrow, and we will catch you on down that snow-covered, blizzard-driven Tucson highway. Have a good one. See you in the next episode of Beer, Blues, and BS.
You have been listening to a UA production of Beer, Blues, and BS. If you enjoyed the show, help others find out about it by rating the show or leaving a review at your podcast listening service of choice. Thanks for listening, and may your glass never be empty. UA Productions presents A Glimpse Behind the Curtain.
No objections. We could get started since it's already like 9:30.
I object.
I don't think anybody's ever been shy about blowing the door apart. So,
I mean, no, they haven't. Which I'm okay with.
We don't have doors.
In the
you got
future.
those swinging saloon doors.
Mm-hmm. Probably blow those some bitches off the hinges.
Yeah. All right. Well, we might as well get this rolling and
Whatever you say.
Well, not always whatever I say.
It said that in the chat.
Just remind me, Kate, we got to talk episode 241 before the night's out at some point.
Howard, we have to talk episode 241 before the night's out.
All right.
Just
good
one
reminder. Let you know. Hey, and JS made it just in time. So, let's do this.
Hello, Howard. Hello, Kidder. It is the Thanksgiving weekend, or Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend. Just listened to the latest episode, and I was felt connected. Felt connected for two reasons. One is you can hear I'm kind of getting over the crud too. Howie, hope you're feeling better. And the other part that made me feel really connected, I'm outside my house trying to string some Christmas lights. I got cut by the gardener. I'm trying to get them restrung, and I'm trying to do it through, I guess I can't flip the camera, unfortunately. I'm trying to do it through all this bullshit, branches and stuff around down the edge of the carport. I'm about halfway there. But JS, just know that as you were going on your rants of all the random crap that's in your garage, I was doing that. Damn near fell off my ladder laughing. So I could relate, living vicariously. Hope all is well. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. However you're inclined to celebrate or not. And yeah, who knows? If the stars align, I might be able to join in person for the 5th anniversary of the Triple B. We'll see. It's not, the forecast is not quite there yet. Take it easy.
Here for this and every episode of Beer, Blues, and BS. We appreciate you. Take care of yourself. Take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice. Keep your glass at least half full. Remember, there's free beer tomorrow, and we will catch you on down that snow-covered, blizzard-driven Tuscan highway. Have a good one. See you in the next episode of Beer, Blues, and BS.
Yes, I was giving you the finger with a pheasant foot.
So you could say you were really flipping us the bird.
It really was. You would not believe, like, these things are straight up Jurassic Park. You can't tell me that that's not the same freaking foot on a velociraptor.
Yeah.
Just smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really makes you want to question if you only ever like wing the pheasant when you're hunting. Like, do I really want to dive on this thing and try and get it? Because it will fight back.
Yep.
Oh, please. Nice.
I mean, I believed you, Kidder. I
know you did.
It's real. It's real. We got it. We got it. Kidder, I sent you something through the website a couple weeks ago.
Through the website?
Yeah.
Oh. Gonna have to talk
The
to our
interest
website.
intensifies. I'm just gonna leave that as waiting music because
Living in a box. Can't hear it.
you can't hear it.
No.
No.
Oh,
But I think that's
turn
okay.
it up. I'll turn it up.
Still can't hear it.
I mean, we had closed captions. Somebody could just read it off and pull the whole Will Shatner take on a song.
I'm living in a box.
Life
in a
goes
box.
in circles, around and around, circulating. I don't know why I went Christopher Walken there, but I sometimes wonder what's moving underground. I'm escaping. I found a way to break through this cellophane. Crap, it was going too fast because I died, but I'm living in a box. Living in a cardboard box. I am not drunk enough for this. What was I painting? Yes. Okay. I keep getting distracted and forgetting what it was I was going to paint with this color.